Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the modded Let's Play. I have been very busy off camera, and by off camera I mean I'd actually recorded quite a bit of this, but my audio has been a little messed up and I think I finally figured out what was causing it, and I decided just to kind of re-record or record everything and kind of show you what I did instead of actually having it done. So I put in all the functionality to the tree farm here. So we got our sawmill and there's a tree farm in the back. And I did some decorative stuff. I can't remember if this was in the last episode or not, but yeah, I did like this growth stages of trees here, which I thought was pretty cool. And a lot of this is temporary, like well, the farm, it's not temporary, but I mean like it's still not set up permanently. Like I'm not gonna have just barrels out here. Eventually I want it all to feed straight into a computer from refined storage or whatever, but that is going to take a minute. I'm just gonna show you how it works by, oh, I forgot I turned it off. Very manually turned it off. So if I do that now, oh, you know what's weird? I didn't think about this. It's actually the daylight sensor is being blocked. Wait, that should, no, I know what's going on. There we go. I figured that repeater has to be set to 1 tick for it to work. But yeah, as you can see, there it goes. This has been a visual bug. I need to relog, I guess. It's been there for a minute. But yeah, so, oh, sneak peek, sneak peek, sneak peek. Something's over there. You don't know what it is. We're gonna go check that out in just a second. Yeah, so the tree farm comes here, and I kind of got it all sorted out a little bit. Like, oh, ow. It's kind of full already. But yeah, so these barrels are all sorting. This is sophisticated storage. It kind of deposits into this storage controller, which then disperses it between all of these. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that mod, but we also have like it manually is turning these into bone meal. And yeah, so I'm gonna come over here and show you this over here. This is a build I am working on. And this is going to be a little custom biome. It's going to be very small. And it's going to stick out like a sore thumb on purpose. And not really in a bad way, but it's going to look very crazy in the middle of our little fantasy village here. And this is going to be like a witch's house. And I'm currently going through changing all the wood to this color, because I don't really like this light gray. That light gray, when you're back here, blends in with the roof way too much. I'm also going to be changing the roof because I just don't like the way it looks from this angle. This wide section, this kind of flat, and well, it's not flat, but whatever. From the side, though, I mean, it looks really good. I love the way that looks. I don't like the way it looks from this angle, though. And this angle looks good again, but this angle looks bad. I need to do something about it. I'm going to kind of just give it a bit more character, and I think it will be good. But right now, that is not actually what I want to focus on. Wait, I thought I was getting stuff ready. Where did I put all that stuff? Oh, right here. So I'm gonna go on a spawner run. As you can see, we have 37 of these broken spawners, which kind of sucks, because if you have Silk Touch, you can actually get the spawner, and I want a bunch of actual spawners. Um, and I know the perfect place to go to get a lot of spawners. Now, I don't know if this is one right here, but we've already done this one. There's another one right here, it looks like. And this right here, we'll go here. Create waypoint dungeon. For whatever reason, it always cuts off the very first letter I do with those over there. So I am going to, first off, I'm going to get another backpack. I'm going to get a couple of backpacks, because I'm probably going to get a ton of loot from this. Okay, and then I'm going to get this iron backpack too. But yeah, so I'm going to go over there and explore and grab a whole bunch of spawners, and then what I want to do is make a pretty good XP farm from all the spawners and stuff. So that's my plan. So this roguelike dungeon seems to have spawned inside of somebody's house. Kind of funny looking. I actually will take, I guess I'll just take all of it. Bam, mine. Don't worry, buddy. I'm just coming through. Well, I should have brought a torch. You know, I might honestly just turn shaders back on for this too, because dynamic lighting is kind of just very nice for exploring dungeons. I feel like my game might be just a little loud. It might just be me. It might actually be really quiet in the video. I always have a hard time telling, because my actual volume dial on my headset doesn't change the volume for the video at all. Okay, so we're gonna place that torch. I have it turned up. I don't actually think with the shaders we even, yeah, look how I cranked up the brightness for the shader for the dark shadows, because I just don't really like having the stuff so dark. That's what we're here for. So I want to put all the spawners kind of in their own bag. Should I put them in this iron one? Probably. And then the rest of the loot I'm just going to seriously dump inside of bags like this. Best way to loot these dungeons is like that. With when you're playing all the mods, when they give you so much loot, just bring a whole bunch of backpacks from this sophisticated backpacks mod and just dump them all in there. It's kind of sad that my all the modding pick that my friend gave me is better than my sword or my trident in this case. Yeah, look at all this loot. Crazy. And another thing, oh, that's the framer's bag. We'll take that off. Oh, and that's the create bag. We'll take that off too. But another thing I've been doing is I've been salvaging. I kept all the gear from these dungeons that I've gotten, and I've salvaged all of it. And I've gotten multiple stacks of diamonds from all the diamond gear that I've been finding, and especially from the diamond horse armor. Each diamond horse armor gives 6 diamonds, which is pretty crazy. And the Apotheos mod, I believe that's what it is, makes it to where you get, I lost my train of thought, sorry, because I'm thinking about other things while talking. But the Apotheos mod makes it to where you get like these extra stats on all your different mob drops and stuff. So it's kind of like you almost have to look out for them, but I'm not going to worry too much about all that. Gosh, yeah, look. So it's probably really not even worth picking up all this loot, but I'm such a loot goblin, I have to. I actually need food, to be honest, so. You know, that's something I need to, that's something I need to stop saying, to be honest. I like go through phases of saying that and then not saying it because I get embarrassed that I say it so much. But like, there's no reason to be saying that unless you're someone who lies a lot, right? Like, why would you say, to be honest, if you don't lie? It's just a funny thing. I'm actually going to take this stuff too. Look at that. What is that? A frostbite sapling. You know what? These canopy tree sapling. Look at all these cool saplings that spawn down here. That's actually kind of a cool find. Ow. That bat made me get hurt because I didn't kill the guy faster. It's all the bat's fault, promise. Yeah, but as you can see, there's just so much loot. I think I'm probably going to just loot this place up real quick, and then I'll get back with you guys when we're about to get ready to actually build something. Build the farm. I'm not sure how I'm even going to do it yet, so that's going to be kind of fun to find out. Alright, I know I said I was going to build an XP farm, but before I build that farm, I want to build another farm. The moss farm. Because I want to use moss blocks in the aesthetic of the XP farm. So, I actually want that to look like that. But yeah, so that is why I am here. We're going to, I made a moss farm. I didn't follow any tutorials or anything, so I'm hoping this works. I've been at this for a little while. We're going to flip this lever and see if it works. Please work. Oh, I don't think there's bone meal in here. Yeah, I need to get bone meal. It's not finished yet. It's close to finished. I don't have any bone meal? Okay, we're going to like dash home real quick. Bone. Let's hope it's all working, not breaking. Let's go /back. Okay, everything looks good. So now if I put bone meal in there, I'm going to bone meal that. Oh, it missed a bone meal actually because the water was in the way. I don't like how that times together. I'm going to just increase this for now. Whoops. Accidentally just unfull screen there. Let's just type 8. Or 4 seconds basically. That water could probably be shortened even. That like only needs to be what? Maybe like 5 ticks? It just needs to be long enough to let the water flush. Let's see if that's... Nope. Not 5 ticks. 5 ticks. Too short. 8 ticks. No. Okay, it looks like 10 ticks might have actually been it. Is 10 ticks even enough, I wonder? Yeah, 10 ticks looks about the shortest. I could try 9 if I really wanted to. Am I not getting any more stone generating? I'm confused. I don't see... It doesn't seem like the stone is generating. It's not. Okay, so there's... What needs to be increased here? I think this needs to be increased back to 3 seconds. What is this one set to? This one's still set to 3 seconds. Okay, so 2 seconds was too short. Gotta give it enough time to actually... Wait, that... 3 seconds on that? Let's check that out. Let's see. Okay, so 3 seconds looks good. I really don't know if this even needs the bone meal that often. Like, maybe it only needs the bone meal like every... This is currently every 4 seconds. Let's do like every 5 seconds, which I think is 100, right? Or maybe even like double that, actually. Like, maybe... See, I'm not sure how these work, but like... Let's see if we can get rid of some more blocks first before we bone meal. Okay, pushing in those blocks. This thing's picking everything up. Oh, it's already full. Okay, so the next step is to route all these items into composters and storage. And now the storage is all going to be over here. The extra bone meal. This wall is going to be filled in. This is going to be hidden behind a wall. So I'm going to get working on that, and we'll see if this is producing enough to bone meal itself and everything. Alright, it has been a while. I've been working hard over here on the modded Let's Play. And I finally have something to show for it. I have just painfully worked through this. And the moss farm is complete. Can you see it? Well, it's right here. I needed a build to go around the moss farm, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. And I had this idea. It would be cool if it was in a cave somewhere. But there's really, I didn't have a place where I wanted a cave at, like, or where there was a cave that is convenient. So I kind of made a cave. And I started digging through this, just the side of the hill. I chose a random point, started digging through, and there's already a pretty big cave system here. Like, a lot of this part is part of a cave, and then it goes back this way. But I actually closed a lot of that off. But then I dug this little steep thing out. There was a little cave here, and I just made it much wider, and it comes down into the moss farm. Now, this is pretty simple. You got your little barrels here that you can pull the moss out of, and if I pull this lever that will turn the farm on, then I have a secret little door. Can you see it? No, you can't. It's right here. Secret door. And back here is the actual moss farm. So that redstone goes here, which goes over to here, which turns this as a clock. Now, I'm not gonna... I was trying to do my own original design, but it was not working at all. So I took Il Mango's design. You know, who would have guessed? But his design was just for straight up bone meal. It was a bone meal farm for moss, but I wanted to collect the moss blocks actually. So this one is just for moss collection, or not really. I mean, it's for bone meal too, but you can see all the moss comes out here. It's getting made into bone meal, which is going back into the system. I probably did overkill on all of these composts. So I'm starting to realize this is way more than you need to keep the thing going, but I wasn't sure, so I just kind of did it overkill. Then after that, it comes to the very end here where it gets put in here, and I actually need to grab these seeds. I'll show you why. We follow these pipes all the way down here. These are where our barrels are, and they connect back up to these barrels, and they also connect to this barrel, which is where all the seeds are going. And when they go in there, they come in here and get composted and into the bone meal chest. And yeah, I'm not going to go through and explain this redstone because I don't understand it myself. I just replicated it and it worked. So I did the world download and I copied a lot of the redstone from it, and I had to modify a couple things, but not really. I mean, most of it's the same. I just had to kind of modify like the positioning of things, but other than that, it's all the same really. And yeah, so bone meal, or yeah, bone meal farm, but really moss farm complete, and I'm getting plenty of moss, and I actually have a whole bunch. Oh wow, I didn't realize how fast it's actually gathering moss. I don't know. That was at 327 a minute ago. But now it's not even going up, so it makes me wonder why it's not going up all of a sudden. I kind of want to. I want to see like. Curious what's going on. So is this? Are these hoppers backed up yet? These should be basically backed up. No, they're not. We're so okay. That's actually about where it was. I don't know how it got so much more moss. I wonder if I put some in there without thinking about it. I probably did. But yeah, so that's good. Oh, look. Now it's getting a whole bunch more. I don't... It's weird. It's weird the way it works. I don't understand it. I just got 54 more for some reason. Oh, yeah. I forget. These are like these barrels where you have to left-click them. Oops. But yeah, I'm actually going to leave this off because I have plenty of moss for now. And, I mean, I don't really... It lags me out a little bit while I'm around it. And I have it chunk loaded. So I could kind of just leave it running and it wouldn't lag me out too bad. But I'm just going to leave it off for now. Alright, with all that being said, guys, I think this is actually a good point to end the episode. I know I said I was going to make an XP farm today, but I'm kind of realizing there is a theme for this modded Let's Play. It's like, I say I'm going to do something, and then I do something completely different. Which, I mean, kind of happened with my sawmill a couple times. And, yeah. So, everything's not staying really on track, but different things are happening. We're mixing it up a bit. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like and all that stuff. Comment on, I mean, if you want to comment anything, you can. But specifically would be nice is if you have any ideas for this little village we're going to build. It's going to be like, I don't know, a medieval fantasy town is my way of putting it. I'm not too sure what my next build is. We're going to do the XP farm. It's out there in that forest. I don't know what else. I don't really know what's next. I mean, I think of things and I don't think of things. I need to make a place to put all this stuff, and I kind of plan on doing that like in a hidden area, kind of like how the moss farm is, but not quite. It's not going to be a cave. I want like something very silly to get to it. I was almost thinking of, I don't know. I was thinking of doing an outhouse that would be turned into an elevator through the create mod and take you down there, but I don't really like that. That kind of sounds janky and slow. So I'm not too sure, but it might also be, I think I was searching elevator and it has these this elevator mod installed, and I believe you just jump or press shift on these and you teleport up and down between them. Like, I forget what mod originally did that. I think it was Open Blocks had the teleporters that did that. But yeah, I might just use those because that's super simple. But anyways, I just need to get all this hidden. But yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment and I'll see you in the next one.